It's now 7:10 in the morning, and I generally wake up at 6. And I've spent the last 40 minutes, an hour, trying to script videos. But the truth is, I'm only 19, and I'm a young guy trying to figure out my life. So I don't have much advice to give. I don't feel like that's valuable. You're better off finding someone else's content who's done more extensive research and etc. like that. I think it'll be more valuable if I just opened up to my experiences with things, because that is more relatable and you're more likely to gain something from that. It's more likely to be valuable. So I want to be open on how progress is going on self-improvement and balancing that with life. So I have university on Monday and Thursday. Balancing uni and work is difficult. Although I don't go to uni every day, I have constant work from that. So that's having to balance that whilst trying to make videos, record, script, do other things. Uni takes up quite a bit of time. And it's difficult because I don't want to... Other people who go to uni are kind of using that as a way to get them into what they want to do. But I already know that I don't want to be going the conventional route. I want to make a personal brand. I believe that's the best way to make money, to start a business in this day and age, with YouTube, school communities, people like Instagram, all these different things. I think it is the most sensible choice and will give me the most freedom. So yeah, back to that. It's difficult when doing my uni work, to kind of get immersed in it, because I know it's not what I want to be doing, which is, you could probably relate to that if you're at school or something. Work is not enjoyable because you don't believe in it. You don't feel like it's that helpful, which can dramatically influence like your performance, your work rate on it, all these things. And yeah, it's a bit difficult to balance. So I considered I might drop out so I can work full-time on this. But it's also good to be social and have something to keep me accountable. Although I am pretty good at doing that myself. But yeah. The biggest issue for me is mindset issues. Because I still feel like I'm a kid, or like a teenager in the world. when I'm making videos, giving advice, trying to be a good good force for the world, it feels not unnatural, but it just doesn't feel right. Because like I said, you could go and find someone else who gives the same advice, but with more conviction, better, more research, more B-roll, all these things. So yeah, that's how YouTube's going. But yeah, I'm still have the tendencies of watching YouTube, not eating junk food as much, but yeah, just habits like just having that instant gratification. Yeah, like watching YouTube videos during the day, kind of as a reward. I still have that habit built in from when I was younger. I would, like a year ago or so, when I had school and I was doing my schoolwork, and then I finished it, I'm like, now I can watch a video and relax, all these things. So trying to get rid of that imposter syndrome and just these mindset issues. We're trying to do more positive affirmations, and I haven't done it for long, so I don't think it's gonna really help all that much just yet. But just learning to adopt that new mindset and the trying to live like how I want to. I know that's most not transferable. That's gonna get me to where I want to be, by living like the man I want to become. But it is difficult, which people don't really talk about, the mindset issues. But yeah, so I have been working out for years now, but my biggest issue has been with bulking, putting on weight, right? That was my biggest thing, because I loved the gym, I loved working out, but I could never make progress like week to week after a certain point, because I needed to increase my body weight. And I found it so difficult to get in calories. So basically, yeah, this wanting to bulk again, well, I've been trying to bulk for years, but like seriously, stems from the fact I kind of have victim weight. That's what I feel like anyway. I can't be my most masculine self. I can't like embody it as much if I'm not physically bigger, like body weight. Because I'm only 79 kilos this morning, but generally I've been 72, 73, and then a couple months later I was fluctuating 75, 77. So yeah, I've always struggled consistently with food. I've done kind of everything you can think of. I've done clean, like clean foods. I've done junk foods, liquid calories, calorie dense things. So I have some experience with that, and I know the tips and tricks to succeed when bulking. But just consistently putting down that food when my goals fluctuate. Like sometimes I want to work on business, then I want to work on the gym and weightlifting, getting stronger, more muscle. It's kind of hard to focus on just scoffing down food. I'm gonna bulk till about, what am I now, 79? 85 kilograms, 90 kilograms. Because I feel you can't, yes, you look like aesthetic, cool, but you still feel like a child. Maybe that's just me. And another thing, I'd like to talk about my experiences on carnivore, the carnivore diet. I was recently introduced to it a couple of weeks ago. So then I was just like, you know what, let's try it. And just want to talk about my experiences. So the convenience aspect of just eating meat, or like meat, and then I wasn't completely carnivore, so I had some nuts, some cheese, no carbs though, or like low carbs, like 5 grams, which is pretty much negligible. It was so convenient. Like you just go in the fridge, grab some meat, chuck in the pan, cook it up, eat that, that's it. When generally I used to struggle with things to eat, if I couldn't think of something, like immediately that was in the fridge, I would probably result to ordering food in, because I thought there wasn't anything in the fridge and I was too lazy to go and look. So that really helped with that. It's really, like, it sounds like it'd be really weird, but you get used to it very quickly. But I'm not, no longer on carnivore right now, because I just want to increase my body weight and really work hard at the gym. So another thing, since you're not getting carbs in, workouts are quite flat. And I know your body can rely on other energy sources. So your energy is quite stable. But I think your energy is stable, but you don't have that like big energy that you want at the gym to like start lifting heavy weights. Like being on carnivore and having to do squats is a fucking nightmare. Like it kind of just ruined the enjoyment of the gym for me personally. So then I did eventually start having tablespoons of honey prior, and I think that did help, but it's not as fun. Specifically because you don't have, you're not holding onto as much water because of the carbs, obviously. So I was probably 76, no, hold on, 76, 77 kilos. So it was, yeah, it's difficult to progress on bench press, especially. Even if I was putting on more muscle, the biggest driver on that is body weight. So another good thing about carnivore is, as you might know, fats have more calories per gram than carbs. So it's easier to get in calories per se, because you can start snacking on nuts, cheese, which are extremely easy to to like load up, you can get heaps of calories in through that. So if like getting in calories wasn't even an issue on carnivore for me. It was just the fact I didn't have any energy at the gym, which is something I really want to focus on. And it is extremely expensive. I used to buy steaks for every meal. It's like a 2-pack of steaks. It's like 20 something dollars. Like it got very expensive. So Mum wasn't too happy about that. But it wasn't very sustainable. Because if I was to go out with mates to go out and eat food and say, oh no, I can't have that because it has carbs, it's a bit like kind of ruining from the enjoyment of it. It's not terrible, but it's not ideal. So yeah, that's the reason I went off carnivore now is just because I'm missing having milk, dark chocolate, pasta, these sort of things. And like, yeah, get over it. But it's easier for me to just do that later in the day and then still get the effects of from carnivore, which is the sustained energy. If I have carbs later in the day, I can have that crash and it's all right because I've already done the hard work that I'm meant to be doing. And last point, you lose weight like almost instantaneously on the carnivore diet. Not just like muscle and fat, although there might be some, no, probably not muscle, but fat, yeah. Because you're getting rid of that water weight. And like that like inside your body, that fat is probably also going away as well. So you have a leaner appearance, but I don't know, I found it quite difficult to maintain, especially, I might do it later on, but right now, once I've got a stable income, then I might start experimenting with that again. But until then, just the convenience aspect. And for me, who wants to work on fitness, it's not the best thing to be doing. So yeah, that's a life update, bro. Hopefully found some of this relatable, informative. But I just wanted to be open and honest at how, like an update on my self-improvement, or just in my life in general. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.